that Improvements have the brand new ice maker back in stock. I think this is the 5th generation model. We love our ice, but we don't love the old-fashioned trays that seem to take forever and a day to make them, right? We certainly don't love having to go get the bags of ice because it's always at the most inconvenient time. And then when you've got the bag of ice, where do you store it all? Improvements have created the most compact ice maker yet, and boy, oh boy, is this powerful. This can turn out ice every 7 minutes. Every 7 minutes more ice, up to 26 pounds per day. And here's the great thing. There's no drain, there's no water line, there's no effort whatsoever. Here's what you do. You've got the peekaboo window at the top, here's your lid. You open it up, you're gonna take the tray out. Obviously, we've already started making some. You would tip water into there, pour some water in, up to the fill level. You'd put the tray back in, turn it on, and you're good to go. You've got 2 different ice settings as well. We'll tell you and share with you why this is not only fast ice, but it's better ice, it's better tasting ice, it's better designed ice. I know that sounds nuts, but it really is. 3 colors to choose from. We have our fabulous red, and everything has a kind of metallic-y feel to it, as you can see. If you want the red, we had 2,500 to start with. I now have less than 400 before sellout. Next up is gonna be your, we're calling this in the system, I think this is the black, isn't it? And then we've got stainless at the end. So the black has like a midnight color to it. We brought in 2,600 of these. I have less than 250 to go around. And then last but by no means least is gonna be your stainless steel. We started with 2,300. I've sold 2,000. We have 300 remaining. I wanna bring into the conversation, affectionately known as the Ice Queen here at HSN, the lovely Rebecca Wood. Rebecca, I say that with love. I do, because you've got the magical touch when it comes to great ice.
Got a cool touch, right? You're the only one I'll let call me that. And I know you say it with love. This is just the best thing going, isn't it? I have to tell you, I always thought this was so wonderful for all my get-togethers, maybe when we took it up to the cabin, or if you want to take it on the boat, the RV. I mean, you can take it wherever you want because you only need a standard outlet. But when it really came in handy was both when the hurricane hit a couple years ago and now through the pandemic. I didn't even have to worry once about going out and finding big bags of ice, storing big bags of ice, having to go out into the store, touch anything, because all I had to do was hit the on button, and in 7 minutes, I got a full tray of the best tasting ice you've ever had.
Yeah. And it's that easy, and we're seeing it live right now. Now, there's a couple things instantly that folks noticed, Rebecca. This does not look like normal ice. It's got a hole in it, Rebecca.
Exactly. You were talking about how this is like the 5th generation. To me, this is absolutely the best product Improvements have put together for this ice maker. And one of the things is what we call bullet ice. Why did we do this? We made sure that this would fit even in the tiniest of openings in the water bottles. We want to make sure that you can take your ice wherever you want to. So instead of taking a big square ice cube and trying to jam it into a small round opening, now you can pop these right in. It's also because of the way it's made. You can see these little indentations we have here.
Yep.
Well, that's because they are flash frozen on the stainless steel prongs. What does that do? Flash freezes it, so it's gonna come out fast every 7 minutes. But also, because it freezes so fast, it doesn't freeze in any impurities. That is why it's the best tasting ice you've ever had. And here, listen, you're gonna be hearing it. Do you hear that ice being made? First tray, it's gonna drop it into the second tray, and without you having to do anything, it's gonna go back and make the next tray of ice.
And let me tell you, it's quiet. This is a 38 decibels in terms of how it's running. There's so many features here, Rebecca, and as you said, this might be on the boat, it might be the RV or the camper, it might be in the dorm room. You can have this on the kitchen counter the entire time. I'll even go so far as to say this, and you and I have talked about this a lot, Rebecca. I have one of the original generations of this. We bought ours because we were plagued with refrigerators that never worked properly with the ice makers. I don't know why, but in our house, cursed. Even with the new refrigerator that we got, the ice maker never worked properly. This works all the time. Ours is a stainless steel version, which we have out the entire time because it looks so good.
It is, it's beautiful, and these colors are gorgeous. They all do have that stainless steel casing, even though that light silver color is called the stainless steel, all of the casing is stainless steel. So they're beautiful to just set out and be able to use it daily. But you can also, it's the lightest it's ever been at about 18 pounds. So I can take this to my girlfriend's house the next time she's having a party, and she won't have to worry about ice at all. Because remember, like you said, Adam, no drain, no water line needed. All you have to do when it comes to you, take it out of the box. You're going to fill it with water. This is the reservoir right here. I love this too because it holds about a gallon of water, which means you can go back and enjoy the party. You don't have to babysit it. It even tells you when the ice is full, which means you take the ice tray out and you're gonna put it into a cooler or the freezer, whatever, and it tells you when you need more ice. So you don't have to keep looking, where am I in the water? It tells you exactly. And as you mentioned, and I think people don't really understand how important it is, we have two sizes of ice.
Yes.
You've got the large ice, which is gonna be great for all your mixed drinks, your lemonades, your water. I think I just lost an ice cube there. And then you've got the small ice, which is perfect for your blended drinks. Because of that little opening, it kind of whips the air in and it makes it taste creamy. It's so good.
The other thing as well, Rebecca, to your point, because you've got the two different sizes, if you've got some of these reusable water bottles, right, what's nice is, unlike traditional ice that you couldn't put in there because you'd have to try and jam it in, these just go perfectly inside. It's little things like that that make a big difference when you're on the go, you want to keep your water nice and icy or whatever the beverages you've got in there, it just makes sense. You know, there's a lot of people that say in the reviews, and I don't disagree with them at all, Rebecca, the ice is almost purer because when you're using this type of thing and it is in the freezer, heaven knows what it's surrounded by. Oftentimes it takes on the flavors of things that it's around.
It's funky ice. I call it funky ice because I always taste either onions or whatever I had for dinner last night. And a lot of people still do use these, especially if you have a dorm, an assisted living, maybe a condo, your boat, your RV, you are still using these. If you are, just for, I think it is 18 ice cubes, 16 or 18 ice cubes, it's gonna take you 6 hours. Your refrigerator ice maker, which a lot of us used to depend on until you get this is gonna be your go-to, that takes 3.5 hours. If you're having a party and run out of ice, you can't wait for that to make ice. Here, 7 minutes. So think about that, 6 hours, 3.5 hours, or every 7 minutes for the best tasting ice. I love that you said that, and you don't need special water to get that delicious tasting ice. You can use your tap water, you can use your filtered water, whatever you want, you can use in here.
Rebecca Wood, the affectionately known Ice Queen of HSN, we love you. Thank you so much.
So much. Have a great night.
Thank you, Rebecca. Don't forget, no drain line, no water line needed. It really is brilliant. It's ice on demand every 7 minutes. This is red, this is black, this is stainless steel. 200 left, 150 left, and a little over 100 left. Some news just came through. Our special delivery has now